I was gonna start this video a little bit after because I'm next to people, but honestly, who cares? Look how beautiful that looks. So pretty. Oh gosh. And now there's about to be more people in front of me while I'm talking to this camera, but who cares? We're gonna push ourselves past our limits, okay? So anyways, today while I was at work, gosh, there's another person. Okay, we're gonna have to force ourselves. So today while I was at work, I kept zoning out, and I was allowed permission to get some things done. And instead of using it to catch up and doing what I needed to do, I instead was just zoning out a lot. Oh gosh, okay. I didn't get anyone's face on camera, but those are the people I was like, shoot, there's a lot of people coming in. But anyways, I didn't use the time to focus on work. I was just daydreaming about my business. Oh, okay, look at that first. That is a beautiful sunset. So beautiful. But anyways, back to what I'm saying. And I pulled out like, I'd say 5 or 6 sticky notes, and I was just writing out ideas. And I've noticed these days that whenever I'm getting downloads or ideas, I need to just pull out my pen and paper and just write it out. And because of the writing, actually it was a friend that called me during my lunch break. She visited Toronto, or she visited Texas where I am, and she went back to Toronto, and she was just asking me for advice. And she was like, girl, I feel like you just gave me a little bit of more clarity, and you gave me some homework to do, and now I kind of feel like I know what I want to do. And I was like, that's kind of like connected to what I want to do with coaching, even though I don't want to admit it to myself. Like, this is something that comes so easily to me. And she's not even the only one. I've had other friends ask me for advice, and it just comes out like this. And one thing that I enjoy to do is just deep reflection. I'm always asking myself, what does this mean? Why are you doing it? Those kind of questions. And it's kind of what drew me to astrology, because I'm like, I just want to know the reason behind the reasoning. Like, what forces is pushing somebody to make certain decisions? Some of it was like, what forces are pushing me to make certain decisions? And now that I'm reading more about, consciousness and more like hidden knowledge, the occult and all that, I'm getting a better understanding about a lot. This is crazy. There's a big ass construction theme behind me, but oh well. But all I'm trying to say is, as the days are going, I'm starting to feel more like I'm getting closer to where I need to be, which is exciting, but it's also scary because I pulled out the Bible. I haven't read the Quran yet, but I also have a Quran. I pulled out the Bible. I read a little bit of the Bhagavad Gita and this one book called Outsmarting Reality by Neuronknowledge. If anything, that's the book that sparked it all for me. Anyways. And, it sparked it all for me. And the more I'm just meditating and letting my thoughts flow and journaling, and the only thing that I'm not doing right is sleeping. I really need to work on my sleep. It's so bad. I sleep like an average of 4 to 6 hours, which is so bad because it's not like I'm doing anything that should be requiring such minimal sleep like that. But, all that plus what I do for work, it's high intense medical patients going through difficult transitions in their life, whether going into the hospital or leaving the hospital, going back home and trying to get into a new system, With all of that together, I think it really points to this coaching idea I have, that for some reason, even though I know I can do it, I just need to work on the confidence. Literally, that is all. I just need to work on the confidence that I know what I need to do and I can follow through with it, and it's all gonna work out. Because I've seen people talk about it, and I know this about myself too. It doesn't matter how much information you collect out there. If you're not confident in what you know and what you do, the energy is going to speak before you, you know? And sometimes people don't even know they're reading each other's energies. And next thing you know, they're not even trusting you because you don't have the confidence within yourself with what you're about to do. So anyways, I'm just kind of like in this period in my life where I'm taking steps. I'm taking bold steps. I need to text her back. She just texted me again. I need to take bold steps. I need to be courageous, which I feel like I am taking bold steps by being on YouTube. But yeah, just be courageous in this path that I'm taking, because I feel like it's going to take off. But how many people say, I feel like this is the winning da-da-da-da-da. But not even feel. I know that what I'm doing is going to get so far. And I just need to stop questioning how God is making it all unfold and just trust.